We're back, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate that. Today, let's review illWill, and that is a throwback to the boomer shooter of old. This game has no story whatsoever, just 10 levels to fight your way through. And as far as looks go, I did really like that sort of shell-shaded look. It's not very detailed, but it's very colorful. Also, this game has quite a few imaginative-looking enemies that you will shoot, and there's a really nice techno soundtrack that sort of speeds up when enemies appear. Now, in terms of gameplay, the levels are varied, but really nothing spectacular. Usually you have to find a key to open a door or a gate somewhere, and typically what happens is when you do that and you come into this larger area or room, the door sort of closes behind you, and a crazy amount of enemies just spawn out of nowhere, and that just feels really cheap. It feels cheap, it feels dated, it feels old, and I mean, there's something to be said for good level design and enemy placement, but you won't find it here. Again, it's just spawn, 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 a lot of enemies, you running around trying to shoot them. Now, if the shooting was meaty and brutal, but it's not really. It just kind of feels flimsy in a way. I mean, the movement is fast, but the shooting is just shallow, and you just don't get this sense that you're actually shooting solid enemies. I mean, enemies clip through each other. It feels like it's all floaty. Guns, the sounds of guns is sort of a hit and miss, pun intended here. Some guns sound good, others just don't. There's a lot of shootings, a lot of running around. It gets pretty shallow after a while. Fortunately, it doesn't outstay its welcome with 2 to 3 hours of running and gunning, which is nice, but for a $20 game, I think that is a little bit steep. It's just not that good. It has charm, it looks kind of good, but it's just not a very good shooter, I think. Anyway, thanks guys for watching this. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm completely wrong here, and I just kind of move past this kind of a shooter. I expect a little bit more than this from a first-person shooter in 2023. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you think, and see you in the next video.